We're on the All Seas 92 Heaven's Gate, and here we are with Captain Tim. He's the builder and designer. We're just talking about this incredible fire system on board. So Tim, tell me a little about the system and what we should know.
Well, one of the things we like to do on the all seas yachts is to take care of typical problems, and one of the typical problems that you have with fire suppression systems is that they don't give you enough control over the discharge of the bottles. On this particular boat, we're using Seafire cylinders in our engine room that have a 24-volt actuator on them. I did the control for it myself using our own remote control modules, a standalone PLC, and it monitors the engine room temperature in 4 different places, over the 2 main engines and inside the generator enclosures as well. It's a smart system, so what it does is when it reaches its first temperature setting of 120 degrees, it sounds an alarm. It doesn't discharge, it waits for you to react. If it keeps going up in temperature, once we reach 130 degrees, then we know we've got a problem and we're going to start closing the louvers and shutting the machinery down. Again, it still has not discharged bottles yet. We then program it to reach 140 degrees and we know that it's got a problem that has to be dealt with. Then, now that the machinery has had time to shut down, the louvers are closed, you've had time to react to the situation, it discharges the cylinders at that point in time and puts the fire out. So again, this is just to avoid a premature discharge where a door was open or something like that, and now you've lost the ability to put that fire out. Because when you're a million miles from nowhere, you need to have this operate correctly and put the fire out.
Fabulous. Thank you, Tim. Really appreciate it.